My grandfather was a general building contractor and did a lot of school building and public buildings. He did a great deal in Sonoma County and Mendocino County. And in 1922 or 23, he came to Ukiah and built what is now the Civic Center. At that time, it was the elementary school for the area. And my father was at that point 10, 11 years old. So he was the water boy, and that was long before people worried about sanitation. So he carried a bucket of water and a ladle, and people drank from that. And he picked up nails that were bent and straightened them because everything was used. Subsequently, my father became a general building and engineering contractor as well. And he did a great deal of public buildings. He built many of the schools here in the Ukiah Valley, the Bank of America, and a number of other commercial buildings as well. And he and my mother, all of their lives were very much community members, did a great deal of volunteer work. And they really worked with my brother and I, or included my brother and I, in a lot of service projects, working with church groups and Rotary and Seroptimist and various other organizations, scouting. So when my mother died in 1980, and when my father died 22 years later, my brother and I decided that we wanted to establish an endowed account in their honor and memory. So my brother and I set up an account that is for youth services, vocational training, and visual and performing arts. During my professional career, I was a teacher, guidance counselor, and finally an assistant principal at Ukiah High School. And one of my delightful jobs was dealing with the scholarship program. And I remember vividly receiving a phone call from Suzanne Norgard at the Community Foundation of Mendocino County, asking about the scholarship program, and not realizing how very capable and knowledgeable she was, I started giving her the spiel about scholarships. And then I worked with the foundation for a number of years, advertising the scholarships that were offered through the foundation. So at the time my father died, I remembered there was comment about setting up some kind of an account at the bank, and my feeling was that's not what one should do. What one should do is provide the safeguards of having something that will assure perpetuity. So we decided to open our fund with the Community Foundation of Mendocino County and have awards granted through that body.